Hello friends, this video is about updation in our T1 defense layering. So guys, when I'm speaking about updation, then right now guys, obviously I'm not speaking about how much more T1 calves we have to make it. I'm speaking about these above layers that we do it so that our T1 calves can do the better defense, right? These ground layer, archer layer, above calves layer and even the siege layer. So right now we have the need to make the changes in all of these layers as well, right? So now guys, question comes up, why do we need to make the changes within our T1 defense layering? So for that guys, all of you already do know we have the bigger keep levels, bigger mark size, bigger buffs, and even game is also changing, right? So obviously guys, we also having the need to keep making changes so that we can have the better defense. And apart from it guys, the bigger reason is the small layers. And guys, few months back I made the video on small layers where I specified the concept how exactly small layers within the attack march is making the difference in the battle outcome, right? While giving the example of the 100 versus 1000 and the 1000 versus 5000, right? How exactly the different quantity of small layers within the attack marches is making the difference, right? Now guys, this small layer concept is mostly beneficial within the March versus Mars scenario only, right? And even in the March versus Mars scenario, there are so many if and but condition. It's not like in all the March versus Mars scenario it is beneficial. But while hitting the keep, having the more troops within the small layer could be the disadvantage. So now guys, question comes up, if bigger small layers are disadvantageous while hitting the keep, so how come we need to make the changes within our layers, right? Because it's not like we are doing the March versus March. Opponent is going to hit our keep, right? So it should be advantageous for us, right? So for that, guys, firstly, this is the our layering that we're doing, till right now. And having the more troops within the small layers, why it is not beneficial while hitting the keep? Suppose guys, if you have the even the 500k layers top to bottom and some of the 1 million troops for the old troop types, then what will happen that all those 1 million and the 500k troops will kill even the 1000 small layers within the one round, and even the 10,000 small layers within the one round only, right? And even the 20k small layers within the one round only. So that's why it is not beneficial to put more troops within the small layers while hitting the key. But very unfortunately guys, if you will see or take a look at our small layers, then you will see that we are just doing the formality, in all of these layers, right? If you will look at the siege, that it is not even the 10 or 20k, right? Even if you look at the calves, then even till the T4, it's almost around the 20k, right? And even if you look at the archer and ground layers, except these two layers, all of these are the the 100k layers only, right? Now if I will speak about the big player guys, suppose even if they coming with the archer march, suppose the 3500% archer march, so even their small layers for caps, ground and even siege would be the more than 2000% buff, right? So do you think guys that your 100k layer will make the much impact on those 20k layers, right? Those are much higher buff than you. So this is the reason guys why we need to make the changes, because if someone is doing the 20 or 30k small layers for all troop type top to bottom, then as soon as attack will happen, we will lose most of our layers instantly, right? And this is the reason guys, why I'm making this video and why I want all of you to quickly update your layers, right? So now guys, let me show you to you what all troop you should be having within your layers right now, or what update you need to do right now. So this is the layering guys that I want all of you to do it. Update all of your layers for T1 defense at least, to that much troop, right? And firstly guys, let me inform you one thing, only update your T1 defense layer if in case you going against the opponent who are the K42 above, or your opponent, those who doing at least 10k or higher smaller layers, right? So if you facing the all of these kind of the opponent, only then update this T1 defense layer. Otherwise, you can use the same T1 defense layer what I mentioned in all of my previous videos, right? But only update to the this one if in case you going against the much higher level players and they are doing the 10k or higher small layers, right? So in this scenario, guys, even let me inform you guys, I have increased the cap these layers as well. So any of you, whatever the damage you were receiving from the 2000% buff Archer March, right? Suppose if you were receiving the 60 million damage, so now you might be start receiving the 90 million or 95 million damage because of these additional layer that I have put it up, right? And even the 100k layers I have also increased within the ground. I wanted to do the more, but I cannot do it because most of the big player will gonna hit with the ground and caps for sure, and even more than the archers, right? So that's why ground layers I cannot increase more, but at least that much you should be having within your keep so that you can prevent the critical hit, right? And archers layer, guys, I have increased to the 500k, right? So that we can kill the enemy small layer quickly, and specifically the cav layer of enemy, right? If in case the archer attack is coming up, right? And here, guys, for cav layer, why I have increased this below layer, because suppose if in case someone is coming up with the archer mask and they have the bigger small layers, right? Even in the below tires. So I do not want those small layers to take out my these layers. I want that only the big layer of enemy archer mask should take the turn on all of these layer while coming below, right? There should not be any easiness while coming down below if enemy is hitting us with the archer march, right? And guys, why I have put it up the that much quantity within the siege is just simply because any half-baked siege march should not reach the archer, and apart from it, the small siege layer should remain till siege only. They should not start attacking our archers, right? So that's why right now I'm also putting up the the siege quantity as well. And apart from it, guys, the crucial thing within the T1 defense, even in my very first video, I already mentioned is what we have to prevent the direct hit on our, the below T1 calves. Now, apart from it, guys, anyone is coming up with the 10 to 20k small layers, right? Even to do the 20k small layer, guys, it takes almost around 1 million or 1 million plus march size, right? It takes that many troops. So if anyone is doing 20k layers and we have all of these layer, guys, it is advantageous for us because he's losing the 1 million troops just to do the 20k small layers, right? But if in case we do not have the that kind of the layering, then it could be the highly disadvantageous for us, right? Because it will take out most of our layers instantly, right? So that's why, guys, we need the all of these layer right now. Even if in case right now we're losing little more, but still it is required, to have that many layers within our keep, right? Now, guys, there are so many scenarios that I can think. Even the 8 million plus Mars size, 7 million Mars size is a lot, right? Lot of the R&D that people can do it, right? Now, apart from it, guys, in this particular video, how much total troops to build, I have already mentioned that apart from T1 defense layering, what all higher tier troops you need to build, right? So suppose, guys, if you have the need of more archer and more ground, then what you can do, you can release your archer mask and can have more archer within the defense. And similarly, guys, if you want more grounds within your defense, then you can also release your ground march as well, right? And apart from it, guys, for the T1, I have 700 million plus right now. So anyone who wants the defense, just keep making more, right? So, yep, guys, I think this is it for this particular video. And thank you, guys. Thanks for watching. And we'll see you all in the next video. And bye bye for now.